Welcome back. This is JF from Hmwrk, and I'm sober right now, so I may say a lot of things, and I got a lot of things to share. Actually, I only got a limited amount. I don't want to share too much because I got a lot of things to focus on. Okay, and I gotta learn to manage my shit together. Anyways, I'll give you guys a market update based on my point of view as to what the fuck is going on. Before I get started, just want to say that nothing in this video is financial advice, so please do your own research. Do your own fucking research. Alright. Oh, by the way, music is by Lo-Fi. I like listening to Lo-Fi because it's just so calming and cool, you know? Alright, let's get to this shit. Life is a secret, death remains a mystery. I like this quote because, yeah, life is a secret. For me, I'm unraveling things as I go, and I'm enjoying it. I enjoy making this video and sharing my point of view to whoever watches my videos because to me it's fun, you know. A lot of the times right now I'm getting exposed to mainstream media stuff, which kind of annoying, but I I understand why I had to get exposed to it, so that way I understand what other people are looking at, and I understand too that not everyone has enough time to look at the things that I'm looking at, so they can't really see my point of view, which is why I try to look at their point of view as well, so that way I can better understand where they're coming from. But of course, there's always those people that will shun me down, based on my point of view because their ego, pride just can't handle it, can't handle a new perspective or a different perspective. But anyways, even though life is a secret, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna continue to live my life or every single day as best as I can, live my life to the fullest, even if for a couple of years I have to hurt. And I would say, based on societal expectation standard, that I'm in the hurting part because I am not exactly living up to standards of, let's say, get that job, get that girl, marry, have kids, and then work till you're dead. Fuck that. Fuck that life. Hate living that life. I used to live that life once, and you know what? Working in healthcare has allowed me to wake the fuck up, and also the whole idea of entrepreneurship woke me the fuck up too. Like, I saw a lot of things happening in the hospital, even as a nurse. I used to poke people with vaccines, and I saw the end results of it. I'm not gonna get too much about that, but anyways, yeah, life is a secret. Death remains a mystery. You never know when you're gonna die, so live your life to the fullest. All right, let's get to the big guys. Okay, the Fed. I know a couple days ago, or if not last week, this thing was at 2 trillion, which I have stated before that it was gonna go back up even higher when it was hovering around 1.4 or 1.5, and right now it's at 1.8. It's always important to pay attention to the big guys because the Fed, they're the one issuing all these debt everywhere. So, but right now we're in that part of the cycle which we're bearish, but what I'm seeing is towards the end of the year when ISO 222 comes, I do foresee that last push. I think that's when the last push is gonna be because once the regulations clear, all the smart money, institutional money, which is like multi-trillions, is gonna come flooding into commodities as well as crypto. That's just my opinion, and I base my opinion on other resources that I come across. And for those of you that don't really like my point of view, but want to know where I got my information from, look in the description below. I got a list of teachers in there. Crypto teacher, I got Gregor Manarino, then I have Economic Ninja, I have Mega Yacht Cult, MYC Network, Dion knows his shit too. Yeah, look into that. Anyways, 10-year yield, 2.9 right now. Yeah, that's... So this guy is basically the number one benchmark to pay attention to right now because when this thing is spiking up uncontrollably, that money is just gonna drain the fucking market. All right. But what happens is the money's not gonna die. It's just gonna move from one place to another. You're just gonna understand how that cycle works. Now, I'm not exactly like an expert on that. I just base this movement. I get this idea of this moving based on from other channels, but I have seen it in action just based on price action in the charts when certain things happen. So you definitely want to pay attention to this guy. This is like the #1 benchmark right now. One of the #1 bench. Yeah, you know what? I think out of all the benchmarks right now, this is probably the most important one right now. When this thing starts spiking, yeah, you better bet your ass that you know have your money set on like fucking tangible silver, gold, and all that shit, commodities and crypto. Because if you're not, yo, fuck, you're gonna be losing. And that's not financial advice. That's just my opinion, okay? Oh fuck this thing. All right. Okay. This thing's much stronger compared to where it was last year. So yes, it is stronger compared to the other currencies in the same basket as this. But you know, when they fucking print out trillions and trillions of fucking U.S. dollar debt, what do you think is gonna happen in this in the long run? Come on, this purchasing power is gonna go down. And yeah, once this number starts going down, like heavily, that's when you see more money being put into you know the crypto and all that other markets, and you'll see. So right now, okay, it's negative -0.1. Uh, it will help the market a bit, but we got also have to look at the amount of liquidity being put in the market. I'm talking about crypto right now because this is a fucking crypto channel. All right, crude oil WTI up a bit, so that is a market positive right there, along with the Dixie slightly dying. Oh, slightly dying just based on this number, okay, but it's fucking dying. And this is kind of putting pressure in the market right now. Now, overall, I see the market just going up a bit, and it's kind of Sunday, so this is a Sunday thing, or like usually the second half of Sunday, we usually go up because CME turns on like later tonight and shit, and those motherfuckers they move markets, you know. Anyways, let's take a look at the market right now. Here we got Bitcoin. Probably gonna retest 32,000. That's what one of my good friends said, and he's a pretty good charter. Everything he said is fucking come true. We are looking at 19K Bitcoin here, so if you're someone that's dollar cost averaging, there's gonna be better entry points leading towards the summer. So just put your stable somewhere, make it grow, and then yeah, we'll you know buy those dips when it gets dippier. When it gets dippier. Anyways, the volume right now it's like less than 100 billion. A couple days ago, this thing was going crazy. It was like 200 billion, but then again, the market was going down. Another thing to make fun of is fucking Luna. What the fuck's Luna? I think I just passed it. Back. Actually, no. Shit. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. Look at that. I'm sure you already know what's going on with this Luna shit. So, yeah, BlackRock, Citadel, they fucked shit up. I don't know the technicalities involved in between, but yeah, they fucked shit up. And anyways, what I've done along with some of my friends is that when it went down lower than this, we went in and we made some money. I put in $15, and that $15 turned into I think $80. It's not much, but like, you know, it's something, man. Look at the price action, guys. Look at that. Look at that. I think I got in when it was somewhere here. So, and then you went and did this number. So, like, yeah, people made some money, man. Especially in Qcoin. Fuck, there was at least like 5 to 6 zeros in front of that number. And yeah, if you're someone that moved in when it was like 0 point and then 0.005 zeros, yo, you made money, man. A friend of mine, or couple of friends of mine, they made with $500, they made a couple grand just based on that. But you know, I'm not saying that if you move in now, you're gonna make the same kind of money they will. I mean, they did. The only reason why that happened is because they jumped in on the low. They were day trading it. But yeah, what happened with Luna is that they also printed out. Oh, look at this! Holy fuck! They minted a shitload of coins right after that. So what they just need to do is really just fucking burn the supply. I don't know what's gonna happen when they burn the supply. Whether it's gonna be a ratio thing, most likely it is, because that's what's been happening with Pundi X, Hydro. I don't know what other. Those are the only ones that I had a reduction on supply. So if those two did it, most likely Terra will do it as well. They'll reduce it based on the ratios that you have. So hey, if you want to make a big bet on this, you can go right ahead. But remember, it's going to be a risky bet, and it's not a financial advice bet. Okay, you do your own research, and just understand Luna is one of those like scalable solutions for ETH. It does smart contracts and shit. It also has a lot of projects built on top of this. So it's your choice. Let's see. So what I'm seeing right now with the overall crypto market is that during the summer it's gonna go bearish, but moving towards end of the year, like November, um, it's gonna go up higher because of ISO. But other things can happen. There could be some crazy event that's going to happen at the end of the year, which would fucking halt people from being able to buy XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, and what was the other one? Algo, IOTA, IOTA, and also USDC. Those are like the ISO 200 ecosystem. All right, so let's get some other funny news. Canadians are sitting on 300 billion in excess savings. So what happens next is anyone's guess. What happens next is anyone's guess. Okay, this is my guess. They're gonna fucking destroy the economy even more. So that way, these people with the excess savings have no other option but to use it. They want people broke. So that way, the only option for them to survive is to be on the CBDC plan. And in order for you to be on that plan, you got to give your life away. You got to be a slave to them. And that means multiple jabs whenever they want, whenever they request. All your assets are gone. You're basically going to be their slave. But they're gonna make it so that way you're not. You don't think of yourself as a slave. You think, oh yeah, you're a citizen. You're part of society. But nah, you're being controlled. Actually, we're all being controlled in some ways or form. Except some are just more aware of it and are in the process of fighting against it, like me calling it out on their bullshit right now. Yeah, do expect Canadians and people all across the globe to be in much more pain this year. Like for me right now, I'm one of the ones suffering from gas prices. Fuck. All right, watch. Autonomous Chinese drone flies through forests while hunting for humans. This is another thing that I'm scared of. Let's say that I do wanna move out of society, like the fucking cities, and I sleep in the woods. These guys are gonna fucking hunt me down, man. Fuck. There's no way out of this. So I gotta make some cybersecurity friends or some hacker friends, so that way these guys, I can fight these guys with their help. Or maybe this is the time for me to learn some coding shit, be a fucking nerd to the max. So that way I can fight the future, or is already here, the fucking future threat, or the current threat, which is AI. Man, it's gonna take a lot of time. I mean, like a lot of power to beat these guys, man. AI is scary. That should be the number one thing we should be regulating, because otherwise, a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs, and we're gonna be enslaved by them. Hey, no, you will not fight for me. All right, here's another funny one. Canadian kindergartens given masturbation homework assignment. Look at this. Draw a picture of the private places where you can touch your penis or vulva if you want to. Some children like to touch their own private body parts, and some children don't. What places in your home are private? Wow, look at that. I was never given this homework when I was a kid. I didn't even know what masturbation was up until like when I was a teenager. So yeah, this is fucking whack, man. Funny thing is back in 2020, I brought this whole idea up that they were gonna fuck shit up with the kids, and you know what happened? They fucking shunned me, man. And look what's happening now. Oh man. I can only guess or can only imagine what's going on in their mind right now. But you know what? Stuff like this, the kind of bullshit that they're going through right now to brainwash them into thinking that, like, later on in life, you can second guess yourself and be like, oh, look, if you want to be a girl because you're a boy right now, you can be a girl. And they're also using tax money to fund these people. I mean, these kids, which will be like fucking adults in a couple of years, to get a sex change. That's fucked up, man. I ain't paying for that shit, but they're fucking forcing our tax to go through that shit. What the fuck, man? These fucked up people are stealing from us. Stealing from me, from fucking Canadians. Anyways, I wouldn't be surprised too. Later on in the future, they have a top masturbator award for whoever masturbates the best. Yo, can you imagine? If you're a kid in Canada, like in the future, and you go home, you go back to class, be like, hey guys, did you guys masturbate last night? Yo, what's the best place you guys masturbated? Imagine that being a conversation with the kids, man. That's fucked up, man. Anyways, you have a kid, good luck. Alright, here's another Canadian shit. Lab-grown meat can help save our planet if you can get people to eat it. Lab-grown protein, meat, and dairy products cultivated from cells instead of harvested from animals may be solutions to humanity's hunger problems. No, you motherfucker, you fucking up the supply chain on purpose so that way we go through this fucking fake shit. And I'm not sure if you've seen those like Beyond Meat. They're fucking shit, man. Like if you compare a real meat to lab-grown meat, within like a week or so, you see the lab-grown meat just fucking sag like fucking saggy titties. But the real meat, it maintains structure. So yeah, but anyways, it's a lot of fucked up shit with fake shit, man. Like if you eat fake shit, then you're going to be fake. Like body wise, like how's your body gonna fucking metabolize that and give you the nutrients that you need to function as a human being? You're not. And then in the future, there's going to be a lot more fucked up issues with the body to the point where a person can't even go outside anymore because they're in like fucking life support. So you know what's going to happen? They're going to put them in a fucking tube and inside the metaverse, just like in The Matrix. And The Matrix is not a movie, man. It's a documentary. It's fucking happening right now, slowly and slowly. It may not be directly the same thing as the one in The Matrix, but we're moving towards it. And that's what you fucking small brain motherfuckers need to fucking think about. Nah, I'm just joking, guys. If you're listening to this, you're not one of those. I'm just venting out right here because I just the idea of this. I brought up other people in the past that I used to hang out with. Whenever a new perspective is introduced to them, they always have to shun it because they just can't handle it for some reason. And I see the responses based on certain topics, and all I can say is that they're fucking retarded. And you know what? They fully buy into the idea the government's on their side. And you know what? Fine. That's fine by me. Because I'm seeing through the bullshit, and you probably are as well. And yeah, you know what to do, or most likely know what to do. A lot of people, and if you don't, that's okay. There's gonna be someone around in your circle that will understand what's going on, and just based on the information they give you, you will most likely find a solution to whatever issue is occurring. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I'll do my best to come up with another video some other day. It's just most of my mind energy is towards Muay Thai right now. I'm training for a fight that's happening next week, and there's still some things I gotta clear up, just like mainly my blood report right now. I don't know what the fuck is happening with it. I got one result, but the other result that was supposed to come with it didn't come, so I'm like, fuck. And I still have a couple pounds to lose too, and I'm still fat. But next month I gotta be at 147, so that way I can fight like 4 motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have for crypto, guys. Enjoy it.